Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to HNM Technologies. So, since last class we went completely deep into lists, we had movies, removed them, sorted, and matched platforms and everything we do in the list. But today I have two very interesting questions for you. The question one is, what if I told you the Oscar winners list from 1995 should be never ever changed by anyone, not even by developer or admin? How we protect data permanently. And the question number two is so just remember this question. And your platform has 100 million users who watch triple R, and many watch them at a 5, 6, and 10 times. Now, you want to send a special thank you email to each unique viewer, but only once. How do you remove all? How do you remove all this duplicate instantly? So for question one, the answer is tuple. For question two is the answer is set. So today's topic is tuple and sets, and we are going to solve both those real problems using Python. Let's open VS Code and get into it. So this is my VS Code. I have a file called tuple and set. First, first thing first, what is a tuple? So let's start with the tuple. Every year, the filter ever happens. Okay, right. Once the winners are announced on a stage, the result is permanent. Nobody on this planet can go back and change who won Best Actor in 2010. That's a history that's sealed forever. We can't change that value, that names. This is exactly what tuple represents in a Python. An immutable ordered collection data. Once we create it, it is locked forever. So we create a tuple using a parenthesis. So I'll go with the Filmfare Best Actors. We have Filmfare Best Actors, Shah Khan, Amitabh Bachchan, Ranbir Kapoor, Hrithik Roshan. So I'm going to have one more name. From Tollywood, I used to Vijay Devarkonda. I had Vicky Kaushal, so I don't want these names. This name names we don't need. Up to Vijay Devarkonda, we don't need right now. It's fine. Yeah. Now, I'm going to Oscars. Yeah. Oscar Best Pictures. Stu, Scott Schroeder, Redemption, Skindlerist, Ringing Bull, Outing Risks. Yeah, instead of that, originality. Just for familiarity. So basically, we are going to originality. So that's why I used to give this. Right. Yeah, I'm going to print Filmfare Best Actors. And cannot want print type of Filmfare Best Actors. So which data type it is? This is. Yeah, see, both are tuples. This one is a tuple, this one is a tuple. You can see here, class tuple. Both Filmfare and these are both tuples. It's official award records, permanent, protected, and sealed. Tuple is the perfect home for this kind of data, right? So now I'm going to accessing this tuples. So accessing items were exactly like using uh, list how we're going to access data or values inside a list the same way we're going to access here. Yeah, I'm going to print a film per best actor 1 is as in 0. Now, who's the first one? Shah Rukh Khan. The second one is Amitabh Bachchan. And the last final, who is this? The Konda. The best actor picture. There's a Schindler's List. Yeah, okay, have a Schindler's A list. We have this. Now, this way we can, with the help of indexing values, we can access the tuple right away since we already know. So the only one thing that doesn't work in a module in a tuple is we can't modify tuples like the in a list how we are in the so because a tuple is immutable, we can't change it, right? This is the only key. And if I try to modify, what will happen? We see. I try to tuples are immutable. Yeah, simply can see Going to film director is at first zero. This will rise in a red. So already is a Sharkan is there. I'm going to give instead of Sharkan, I'm going to use Salamanca. This will raise an error because the tuples cannot modify after the creator. So see you can have a tuple object doesn't support a item assignment, right? Yeah, this type of error will get a we try to modify once you create. Can't modify. Tuple inbuilt methods. We're going to methods of functions we can use. Right. So because the tuples are immutable, they have only two methods. One is a count, how many items a movie get nominated. Right. So nominations, I use nominations. I have movies like so many times nominated. The Claw is here. This is Mahapushpa, Bahubali, Saranatha, Mahanak. These are the nominated. So I want to know if I want to how many times. So Triple R is nominated for three times to the nominations. Which is what man, yeah. Getting the nominations count for Triple R. So this will count the number of times Triple R appears in the nomination step. So you can see three times. Wow. And what if elephant Bahubali? So this will depends exactly use how many times Bahubali. Bahubali three times. So index of three. I'm giving a list, but I want to count how many times Bahubali is enough count. See, can say triple R is a three time and Bahubali is a one time. You can see here output. So because our nomination system we have triple R in three times, right? You can see triple R, triple R. But Bahubali one time only. And this is what. So next time to and it's yeah, see. So pending nominations index of Pushpa. Okay, at which page position Pushpa is nominated? I'll get I'll run this occurrence. Index is like we know index value of the Pushpa, right? So Pushpa is a 0, Triple is 0, KDF is 1, and Pushpa is 2. So you can see output is 2. Yeah, since we in last video we'll discuss in a list how we the list indexing and count. The same we use here also. Okay, there's like that. Okay, now the one important thing we need to cover is tuple unpacking. Tuple unpacking. Here is the coolest thing, but tuples unpacking. So imagine your movie database stores each film's core info as a tuple, like tuple or yeah, share and stuff like actors names. I'm going to give tuple as here. Share. I'm going to give director name or SS Rashamali, and I'm going to give gear or embedded rating I will give. It's because different data kind of data we're going to use. So 2020 this year the movies are released. So this is it. So I have different data types. One is a string and a integer. Now we use another one like KGF for KGF movie. Yeah, this is what I said as person in conclusion editing the movies. Now we want to assign each value to a clean separate variable. Is a one singular like a title. I use I'm going to print for tutorial title director release it for Kepler and some way I used to yeah sound is fine. I'm going to print title director release it. This is way is a really what you shall print to for this is how we'll unpacking. So couple unpacking. We just give title director release it like this. We unpack that like this. So this is how unpacking works. The Alexa use me everywhere in a professional Python code. So think about it. When your app fetches a movie data from a database, it comes as a tuple. Unpacking it, you instantly label every piece of information. Doing it once. One more cool thing you can use is You can create a tuple without a parenthesis. I'll show you like how we improve our information. Possible cases as now. Here you can see I'll going to print a type of this mother info. Going to print type other movies info. This will print a class tuple, right? This is a tuple. We're not giving a parenthesis right here. Without parenthesis, we're going it can print tuple. Yeah. Now, very important. We'll discuss single item tuple. Yeah. So single item tuple like I'll use single. I'll give movie called Triple R. Right. This is single item tuple, and comma is necessary to indicate that it's a tuple. Okay. So if I print this is it is not a tuple. Like here you can see triple O, and without comma here, it is like string. Okay, if you give a comma, it is going to be tuple. If I don't give a comma, it is not a tuple. Yeah. So so teeny details like small details, but it will save you very it will save your time very much efficiently. So if you got an error like with this, you can without you know this, you have so much time. You have to pay so many attention and so much time to know about this error. Yeah, this will worth to know this, right? Now we're going to next one sets, right? Uh, about a set when we're going to discuss in a next video, right? So in this video, we discuss tuple. So tuple are immutable. We can't modify after creation, but we have some inbuilt methods for tuple. Or especially main one is tuple unpacking and single item tuple we used to see, right? This is a important thing we need to know about tuple. Yeah, thank you. We'll see you in the next video about sets.